It's the newly established commune of Trang Bang town on the basis of merging two communes of Phuoc Lưu and Bình Thanh in 2021. Phuoc Binh is selected as a point commune to build new style rural area. The steering committee for new style rural construction was established and immediately mobilized the entire political system and the people to join the movement. In the context of a new normal, Phuoc Binh commune is focusing on mobilizing to recover the development of production and business. It's expected that by the end of 2021, the commune will complete the income criteria and the plan to build a new rural commune.
In the early days when the new rural commune construction program was launched, many people in Phuoc Binh commune didn't fully understand the construction of new rural communes. Not until the local associations and unions mobilized to follow, from specific actions such as keeping the village environment clean and beautiful, voluntarily donating land, contributing working days to upgrade rural roads, emulate good production and business, etc., people gradually realized that the face of the countryside has had many positive changes. Since then, more and more households responded to the program more positively. In order to meet the new rural commune standards, many criteria require the consensus and contributions of the people, especially targets on rural road construction, building the hamlet office. Meanwhile, the land fund of Phuoc Binh commune at that time wasn't guaranteed for the implementation of those works, especially in Phuoc Giang, a riverside hamlet. Choosing a location to build a hamlet office here would be very difficult without the people's donation of land. Under the assignment of the party committee, officials of the farmers' union mobilized the household of Mr. Trang Bang to donate 300 square meters of land worth 800 million Vietnam dong to build the standard hamlet office. The commune farmers' union has also mobilized many members to donate land to build roads in order to have inland roads or thousands of meters of rural roads paved with limestone as we can see today. Mr. Đặng Văn Phú household in Phước Tân hamlet, Phuoc Binh commune, one of the households who donated land for construction of roads, has contributed more than 800 square meters of land to have a road 200 meters long and 4 meters wide, crossing large-scale paddy field models in the locality. With the mobilization of sectors, branches, and union, I myself also think that I should contribute something to make my locality and my commune better. So I donated a piece of land to build a cultural house for the commune, contributing to the face of the hamlet and the commune becoming more and more developed. The immediate advantage of road construction is that it's convenient for children to go to school, the roads are convenient, and the transportation of rice is also comfortable. The land that my family donates is about 4 meters wide and 150 meters long. I hope the local authorities will complete the road so that our children can go to school more comfortably in the future. During the implementation of new rural construction, Phuoc Binh commune always adheres to approved plans and projects. The locality always forecasts and foresees advantages and difficulties in order to promptly adjust, supplement, and remove obstacles. For each major criterion of the new rural construction program, Phuoc Binh commune has its own specific plan, such as plan to mobilize funds, mobilize people to donate land for construction of roads, plans to develop the subjects participating in health insurance, plans to harden roads, or plans to survey income, reduce the rate of poor households in the locality, etc. Many policies to reduce poverty and create jobs have been implemented synchronously to improve the life of poor households and significantly change the face of rural communes. Currently, there are no poor households according to the central standard in Phuoc Binh commune. 212 health insurance cards for poor and near poor households were issued in the first 9 months of 2021. Phuoc Binh Commune People's Committee has also directed levels and branches to focus on taking care of people's life while implementing social security policies, especially policies for people with meritorious services, to the revolution and objects of social protection. Right from the beginning of the year, the Farmers Union has had a plan to implement the targets, such as launching the movement of good farmers in production, getting rich and developing the economy. The movement of contributing effort, land and working day to build a new rural area. Phuoc Binh commune so far has continued to maintain and uphold the national standard on universal primary education at the right age, improve the quality and promote the universalization of secondary education, accomplish the targets on mobilizing 5-year-old children to school at the rate of over 100%, consolidate and maintain universalization of primary education and universalization of secondary education at the rate of students graduating from secondary schools who continue to attend high schools. The commune has medical stations of national standards, meeting the operational needs and serving the people. The healthcare sector has made progress in disease prevention and treatment, as well as effective controls of diseases, maintaining the commune meeting national standards for health. The population participating in health insurance reached the rate of 89%. As of early 2020, the total average income per capita in Phuoc Binh commune reached 57.5 million Vietnam dong per person per year. Due to the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic and the implementation of social distancing, Phuoc Binh commune hasn't yet conducted a survey on people's income in 2021. According to the new plan, from now until the end of the year, this criterion will be completed. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused difficulties in terms of income recently. The disruption of the production chain, difficulties in transportation, farming and consumption of agricultural products also affected income criteria. In the time to come, the Party Committee and the People's Committee of Phuoc Binh commune will direct branches and mass organizations to reserve to achieve criterion number 10 on income, focusing on restoring production development, after the Provincial People's Committee issued an official letter to adjust the management of epidemic areas, allowing production in green and yellow areas. Phuoc Binh commune has resumed production, striving to fulfill this criterion by the end of the year. Like many other localities, the existing outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic has negatively affected production and business. Most workers in enterprises, factories, etc. temporarily lost their jobs, affecting the average income of the whole population. Currently, local economies are gradually recovering. Oil fields are operating in the new normal context. Surely people's income will soon be restored and stabilized. Implementing national target programs, the Party Committee of Phuoc Binh commune also directed the Commune Farmers Union to launch a movement to build Phuoc Binh commune to meet new rural commune standards according to the plan. Among its members, the entire people in the area and the political system. The Standing Committee has just directed to adjust people's income based on previous month data. Because the impact of the pandemic is temporary, we will base the income level of the previous month to assess the income level of people, especially workers. The general planning dossier for new rural construction in Phuoc Binh commune has been completed through consultation with agencies, organizations, individuals, and communities. The socio-economic infrastructure system of the commune is developing, notably the system approach on the commune assets, hamlet assets, electricity for daily life, schools, cultural facilities, etc. is increasingly completed. Phuoc Binh commune of Trang Bang town is focusing on restructuring agricultural production, mainly focusing on sustainably developing key crops and livestock with advantages such as rice and sticky rice, raising poultry, pigs, and developing herds of beef cattle. In the fields of cultivation, rice still dominates both in terms of yield and quality. Rice production in large fields is developing certain steps bringing high efficiency for both farmers and businesses. This is also the basis for Phuoc Binh commune to raise the income of its residents and complete the plan to build a new rural commune in the time to come.
And that's all for our program today. Thank you for joining us and see you next time.